Faf du Plessis, captain Joburg Super Kings. Thank you so much. First things first, excited about this new season?
Yeah, it's my favourite time of the year. The start of SA20, just playing cricket in South Africa in the summer, great crowds. Part of the Joburg Super Kings, something that I look forward to every year.
Talking about summer, it's pretty warm today.
It's great. Yeah, it's been raining a lot in Joburg, so it's good to see. I mean, the last thing we want is rain to affect some of the games. We want the sun to be out, everyone out having fun on this great venue and us playing some good cricket.
Some unfinished business as well, isn't it, for JSK as a team over the past couple of seasons? Could have been there, but could have been better is how you would put it?
100%. I was saying to the guys this morning, I maxed out on semi-finals. Like I don't want to see a semi-final. Look, last year I thought we did really well with what we had in terms of we had a huge amount of injuries. So to first of all get to the semi-finals, but basically I think it was the whole bowling attack was injured. And then them really standing up and doing well and to the point, and then the semi-final having 2 more injuries to key players. It was just a frustrating season where you at the end of it you feel it's one of those where you feel hard done by because you feel like sport's not always fair. You go through all those emotions playing against a team that's playing with their whole team that started the season, no injuries. But unfortunately you can't use that as an excuse. You have to problem solve and figure out ways to still win games of cricket. That's just professional sport. So yeah, in my mind, very determined this year to try and get to the final and one step further than that.
Hopefully no major injuries during the course of the season, because in the run-up we've had a few injuries. Happy with the replacements that we've got?
Yeah, and Andre is a big one. Obviously a key signing and retention that we had in the auction, someone that we identify is going to play a big role. So hopefully we can get him back at some stage in the season. I don't know when that is, but hopefully around the halfway mark would be, for me, a best case scenario. And then a very young squad. There's a very young, lot of raw talent that's come through the domestic system. That's exciting. And then with some really good experienced players that we've recruited in the off season and targeted guys that we think will be successful. Borrell, Gleeson, Hossain, all guys that's proven over a period of time in T20 cricket that's been successful. So, I was really excited about the bowling attack, and I still am. But obviously with Nandre there, the left-arm pace, I thought we had the ultimate bowling attack for T20 cricket. But that just allows now for someone else to come in and step into that role.
Talking about Nandre, great character to have around.
Yeah, he's a nice, relaxed, almost like the clown of the team. Always smiling, and you need characters like that.
And what about the first couple of games? I think it's going to take a while before we come and play here at the Wanderers. But I mean, I think of Durban Super Giants, and then my mind flashes back to this particular ground here at the Wanderers. I think you had scored a century a couple of seasons back. That was the first ton in SA20. So fond memories of playing here at the Wanderers as well.
Yeah, I mean, Wanderers has been a interesting one over the last seasons. Like, you think of Wanderers as being the batting paradise of South African cricket, but there has been a few. It's quite tricky to nail down exactly what surface your home surface is, and that's always a really important aspect of T20 cricket. Is know what you get at home cricket, pick your team accordingly to those conditions. Whereas I feel this year, certainly from a bowling perspective, we've upgraded a little bit in terms of depth when it comes to having more resources available. So if it does spin, having some really good finger spinners into Brian and Hossain, and even Donovan Ferreira, and then Imran Tahir if it's spinning wickets, and then extra pace and bounce, and especially swing. Swing as a weapon in T20 cricket. So I think our bowling attack, I'm excited to see what they can do. And then from a batting perspective, just waiting for James Vince to arrive from the IL T20 just to bring that experience. But then a nice balance of experience and youth in that batting lineup.
Personally, you're looking as fit as ever. What's the secret? Spill us a few beans.
Yeah, motivation, I would say, is the first thing. Had a operation after the Major League, which came at a terrible time actually, because I was really feeling good about my batting, and that's when you want to cash in and don't want to stop. You just want to ride that wave, because batting is about getting onto that wave and then riding it for as long as possible. So I did that, and I did the other side of my tennis elbow, which was great, just to be spending some time at home, and then what it does is it motivates you to come back stronger and put your energy into your training again, and making sure that it's almost like that balance. You wait, is your mind going to tell you that it's now the end and you don't want to do it anymore, or is your mind telling you let's go? And then
How do you manage that, Faf?
I've just got this hunger within inside myself to, I suppose, maximize my own abilities and squeeze as much out of the talent that I've received, is to try and maximize that as possible. So I think a fear of mine is not squeezing every single bit of juice out of the lemon. So that, yeah, the mind is still very motivated, still very strong to keep pushing. And still have the same desire today than I had 10 years ago.
Faf du Plessis, thank you so much for speaking.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
Thank you.